What's up, everybody? I know it's been a few weeks since my last video, but I have been very, very busy. Why? The pile of scrap that I have. Why is there scrap? Well, for the last week, I have been doing this. Finally got around. I cut the old Ranger body off and have started putting the 1942 Mercury coupe body on. So, it's not perfect by any means, but it's still got its phases. So I just basically this weekend put the body down on the chassis. It's technically just kind of sitting there in certain places. As you can see, some ratchet straps, etc. Kind of holding it. The hood's just sitting there in place. That's got to get pushed further back. But due to this is a Ranger chassis, you can see how far it's been pushed out. So this is pushed way out, which will not let the hood come back to its original position. That's all the further back that hood will go. So a little bit of tweaking. I got to gut the hood yet, which will then let me slide it back a little bit further, which is why I haven't done anything with the nose yet. Roll bars are going to stay where they're at. Roll bar there and out here is going to stay. I'll probably end up cutting this piece of angle iron off. Well, finish cutting it off and just eliminating that. But the roll bars will stay. My intrusion plate will stay. It's vintage racing. We're not going very fast whatsoever, but it's just the simple fact of it is racing. It is a form of motorsport. Anything can happen. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So, but yeah, so we've got a little bit of work to do. Roll bars, you can see, roll bar in the hood there, roof there, and it kind of needs to set down a little bit. Other than that, I kept the stock rear section of the cab to make a firewall. You do have to have a firewall, so I kept that in place, and I kept a little bit of the sides as well. It's kind of going to be kind of dark, but right here is the corner, so I kept a little bit of the sides, and I will bolt or secure somehow this section here to that. Kind of look underneath. I kept everything as much as I could, so it's not perfect, but it is coming along, and hopefully soon it will be ready. So, if I'm not mistaken, May 18th is the very first race of the season. I know I will not be ready by May 18th whatsoever, but I hope to be, say about June, about middle of June, hopefully to be out racing with these guys. So they run dirt tracks and asphalt. So, that's about, I cut out the inner fender well here. There is a section of the sheet metal still left right here for the trunk. Everything else is gone. I am going to put underneath, attach a piece of sheet metal on the inside right here and run it to the frame to help keep back here nice and clean. It's not going to cover the rear, the rear of the leaf spring shackles. So, which kind of bummed about, but it is what it is. But I will be taking my rear bumper off, which is just a piece of wood. And I will cut that whole section of the frame off. As far as the I-beam And that section of roll bar tubing, I don't know if I'm going to leave that or if I'm going to take it off. I do have another bumper that I would like to put on and use, but we'll see what happens. So this is what it is. And so as of right now, that's what it is. And yeah, just gonna kind of go with it and hope for the best. Had to do a lot of cutting. I couldn't believe how much cutting we had to do just on the body itself. Just on the body itself, I couldn't believe how much cutting we had to do. That bumper, well, what's left of that bumper is coming off. I've got another bumper for this to run on the front as well. So we'll see what happens. I do have the front fenders, but my opinion, I kind of like the look without it running any fenders. So I don't think I'm going to run any fenders, but we'll see what happens. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching.